Hi guys, it's Matt again here at Drummers AOM. Today we're going to be looking at rudiment number 3 in our ongoing series, looking at all the 40 different rudiments, okay? Still going to be at a sort of beginner level today, so don't stress, this is going to be quite a fun one. Okay, so the single stroke 7 then. It contains how many notes? 7, you got it. Okay, so these notes are all played right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so that means you're not playing double strokes. You're not playing another right after a right or a left after a left. You're playing right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. Okay, so the first 6 notes of this single stroke 7 take up one whole beat. Okay, it's 6 16th note triplets or sextuplets, and they'll take up the whole of that beat, okay? So 1 triplet and triplet, and then you fall onto the 2, okay? And that's where you play your 7th stroke, which falls on the 2, and that's played as a quarter note. So that also lasts for the whole beat. So there's a lot of space in this between the 2 and the 3, okay? And then on the 3, you come back in with these 16th note triplets again, and then you land on the 4, with the 7th stroke again, and then space. 1 triplet and triplet 2. 3 triplet and triplet 4. Okay, so that's just a very slow explanation of where the notes sit, but I'll sure you get it. We'll just play it now on the snare so you can get your head around what it sounds like, okay? So like I said, a lot of space in this one, so make sure you're doing it to a click to make sure that you're coming back in on the 3 and on the 1, okay? Okie dokie, here's what it sounds like. Okay then, so applying it to a groove. So all we're going to do is we're going to play those 16th note triplets. We're going to play them on the hi-hats, okay? Closed hi-hats, just like you would in any other groove. And we're going to go 1 triplet and triplet, and then for that 2, we're going to come down onto the snare to create our backbeat, okay? 1 triplet and triplet 2, 3 triplet and triplet 4, okay? So then all we've got to do is add the kick drum. Okay, so it's a bit like a 4 on the floor, except you're adding 2 extra bass drum notes, 1 on the end of 2 and 1 on the end of 4, okay? And that's going to sound like this. Okie dokie, so we just got to try and put it into a fill now, okay? So these first 7 strokes then, I'm going to start these on the high tom, and then we're going to finish off our sextuplets on the snare. So 1 triplet and triplet, and then that 7th stroke, I'm going to hit the snare again, okay? So 1 triplet and triplet 2, okay? That's the first part of the fill. So the second part of the fill, very similar. Going to tweak it a little bit at the end. So on the 3, it's going to start on the high tom again. So, and then back onto the snare. So 3 triplet and triplet. So the lut, or the last 16th note triplet of that group of 6, we're going to play on the high tom, and then we're going to play our 7th stroke on the floor tom. Okay. So 3 triplet and triplet. And then that's the 7th stroke. 3 triplet and triplet 4. 3 triplet and triplet 4. Okay, so this brings like a nice cadence down onto the floor tom, and then you've got that nice long break between beats 4 and then coming in on the 1 again of the next bar. And we can do that with a crash, but you don't have to. You can play whatever you want. Okay, so let's hear what that sounds like. Cool. Okay, so let's bring it up to speed. Okay, great. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. That was a single stroke 7, and I'll see you on the next one.